Good morning. It's 8 o'clock. I've been up since 6. I set my alarm, but it was too stinking cold. I just can't do it. I really can't. Like, sleeping at these higher elevations, call me a baby or whatever, but we all know that cold has been if I was a superhero, that's what would kill me. You know, they are calling me Wonder Woman on trail, but just, I'm cracking myself up. But yeah, I just couldn't. I got up, I don't know, since I've been on trail, the morning business usually has to take care, wakes me up at 6:30. Like, what? No. But anyways, have to go out in the cold and get that. This is an everyday thing, people. Shoving my sleeping bag into this tiny stuff sack. But if I don't, and I just try to stuff it in my bag, it just doesn't go small enough, and I can hardly get everything into my backpack as it is. But as you can see, I sleep with everything that I have on. I still have to change into my actual hiking clothes. But today I actually was contemplating hiking in my warm clothes. I know I'll shed the top really quick, my 2 puffies, my rain jacket, my fleece, and my basement layer that I have on. But last night, I'm 6 miles out, it says on the map, from Big Bear. And I'm on top of this hill. I can see down at the bottom of the hill a bunch of houses, and you have a stinking rooster that would not shut up. It doesn't know morning from night. It just goes on and on and on. But I got out to go to the bathroom and thought, okay, I'm gonna get up and get moving. But I literally was shivering to death. I was like, I can't. But I'm nervous now because this is the Dyneema sack that keeps it waterproof. I could throw everything into my bag real willy-nilly today because I get to go into town today. I'm excited. But I have 6 miles to get in before 11 o'clock, which that makes me super nervous. I don't know how fast I hike every day. I don't know. Some people tell me I'm fast, but I don't know how I'm fast when people are passing me. Whatever. So, every day, usually I leave this out and stuff at the last bit, a second, whatever. Because, God, there is sand everywhere. Okay. And then every morning, you can't see it probably, but my pad, the one that got hot chocolate all over it on the bottom. Whoa. There's so much dust. Woo. But I let the air out in this. And that tells me, like, hey, no more screwing around. It's time to get packed up because, the ground gets cold so quickly. Everything goes exactly the same way every time into my backpack. Or, excuse me, try to do that every time. My spoon, it gets put in the pouch. I'll show you another time exactly how I unload, because that'll be so interesting. I'm looking for Jana. Okay, just stuff that in there. Oh my gosh, that's what it was. So that I can get going. But yes, I'm nervous. Trying to get this all done. There's so much sand. I just got blown last night, and it really wasn't even that windy. That's the sad part. Every day I'm shuffling. No, I'm gonna have some serious, this is, okay, so when you go into, I know I'm talking like gibberish. I feel gibberish. I'm trying to hurry. I'm flustered. I wanted to be going 2 hours earlier, but I just can't. Like, I'm serious. Before I ever started this, I knew that it would be the cold that would take me out. Like if anything besides an injury takes me out, that's what it'll be. So cold. And then last night, I thought I took my sleep med. I take meds to help me go to sleep. And guess what? I found it this morning. There was a reason I could not sleep last night. I was like, sure. But anyhow. Freaking pad. We shouldn't have to roll it up every time. To get the air out all the way. Have to do it. What to do? Typically takes me close to an hour to. The manager is disgusting. Like literally, looking at this, there's a good thing. So I sleep with a sleeping bag has a liner, so basically a sheet. This for right now, it's a lightweight one. Probably gonna increase that. Oops, increase that a little bit thicker. When I sit on that, so it doesn't get a rope. Where's my bag down here? My scooch. There we go. I literally had to put my pants in here. Like if you see my pants, you can't. You can. Yeah. I don't think you can see the amount of drip that's in them. It's so gross. It really is. But my sleeping bag, I put it's a sleeping bag liner. It's just like a lightweight sheet. But I put that. Buddy. I put that in my sleeping bag, and I put my body inside that. And then I think I said in a previous video about how I your pillow. This little thing, even though it has a strap, my pillow from Highcountry works amazing. But you know, when your tent isn't the last 3 nights, I think I've only had one night maybe where it was flat. And yeah, anyhow, the my food bag, literally all I'm using, it's a snail-proof bag. I had my grizzly bag and sent it home because it was heavy. But over half of this is garbage. Like I could be hiking so much lighter weight. But no. A bit of coffee, my wallet, that needs to go in last. Electrolytes. I should push some electrolytes. I have one in my bag. So every night when I go unload, I need a new food bag too. So I need a new smelly proof bag because it's starting to rip. And I know that's the only thing that's keeping, these animals from attacking me. Because they're out to get me, let me tell you. That's kidding. We still have stuff in it. Oh, I'm sorry. This. My shoes didn't freeze last night. Oh my god, did you just see that? That was a powdered dust moment. Trying to get a little bit of the I had coffee, it was a real special morning. I got coffee with my instant mother trucker. My instant breakfast in it, and I got a package of cream in it and sugar. Woohoo! But I didn't eat hardly anything yesterday. I had that walking tamale and a thing of fruit snacks. And I definitely can feel that the lack of eating is catching up. But you know what? Tonight, I'm going to be in Big Bear at my hostel. And I'm going to have something good. Good old. My rag, my sweat rag. When I blow my nose. When I hike, like, constantly. I'm probably annoying if you actually hiked around me because it constantly... oh, man. Constantly having to blow my nose. Alright, well, that wasn't the right one. Let me set this in. My shoe, actually. Alright, whoopsie. Oh! Alright. Taking this is I don't know if I have any more. I'll try it when I get to the hostel tonight. Does not sound like there's any gas left in my little container. Which, I think on this for a full one, it says 24 boils. BS, you lie. I got, and it says what, 20, at 25%, so a quarter full that you get 6. That's hogwash. This is the BRS stove. It works okay. Yes, it's lightweight, but I think it's just as good at my, oops, come on now. My jet boil. Like, oh, come on. Okay, there we go. My jet boil is just as efficient in my opinion, but everything, no matter what, like if I like this right away, this goes right back in here every time, because if I sit it down for just a second, I've lost it. So it goes in this tiny little thing. Great, which I have one at home. It came with some other stove that I got. But you know, when you're in need. So little stove goes in there. This is my fuel transfer. A little tiny sponge, so that goes in there, that goes in there. Fuel canister goes upside down. This goes in here like this. Da, da, da. My lighter with some duct tape just in case I have a rip. Oh, where's my lid? Oh, here's my lid. Pack in here. This is the 550 milliliter cup. Wish I would have got the 750. A little bit taller, and it definitely, the lid would have stayed on really good if to pack it all up like that. But I will be moving to a bigger canister. Because, you know, like I said, they lie how many you get. I bet you, let's see, I'd have to stop and count, and I'll put it in here how many I actually got off of it. But not even close to what it said. And I didn't even fully boil, but twice. So disappointing. All right, so there's the stove. Garmin, not turned on yet. You know, I'm so retarded. Today's the first day I've changed my socks. Since starting, even though they were frozen, every time I kept going, well, you know, I should save them, save my good ones, just in case. Just in case what? I could have had, but no, really, the last couple of days I figured, well, my feet were already wet. I'm not going to be sticking, let's put my water filter. Every night that goes in the bottom of my sleeping bag. But sadly, I don't have any water for the next 6 miles. I should show you how trashed my shoes are. I'll show you that in the next video. So, okay, sleeping bag. The way I have to do this is kind of funny. I literally stick my foot inside my sleeping bag, or inside my bag. This little sucker is not quite. I wish I had David's. It goes so much smaller. I don't think it's as warm as mine. We all know I can't have any less warm. Just stick that in that way. Then my leg goes inside my bag. Inside my backpack. Come on. This is literally a struggle every day. I'm laughing at myself. Didn't go in right. Hold on. Oopsie. I might have the outside pack. So I didn't stuff and everything like you have to do every day anyway into your backpack. And like contacts, they're kind of, my contacts are daily ones. So they're each, you know, the left is in its own little packaging, the right is in its packaging. And when I was having some days off at Kenzie's, I decided to check how many I had left so I could have David send me some more. And I'll be darned, there were so many of them. I think I had 8 of them. Oh, buddy, how'd you get in here? Oh my God, that opened. 8 of them that had little tiny holes in them. So the contact solution had leaked out and they dried. So first ready. I'm gonna shove this in there. I have a bunch of bars left. I don't want my bars anymore. I'm going to be probably someone that is donating a bunch to the hiker box at the hostel today. But I'm going to shove all this in here. Lord have mercy. Oops, close these. Close these. That can go in the pocket. That's my bag for this. the stove can find its way in. That's gotta find its way in. A lot of this, it's like if you just had everything loosely, it would work so much better. Because the way things stuff down in the pockets, I mean, once I get my backpack stuffed, there's not getting much more in there, let me tell you. This usually goes on the outside, but you know what, today's town day. So shove that puppy right down in there. Okay, my disgusting shirt. This is my headlamp that goes out. And this. Oh, for crying out loud, Margaret. I still have that. Wish. I already got clothes. Okay, that I'm putting on. That gets tied, that gets tied, that goes in, this goes in. I got my stove still to do. This goes in my wallet. Oh, pretty good. Alright, that's it for now because I gotta undress to get my nasty clothes back on and get the stuff and a lot more of these on there. So I'll catch you on the trail. Bye. Good morning from day 27 on the Pacific Crest Trail, walking from Mexico to Canada, mile 266. I had a cruddy sleep last night, definitely a little bit warmer. My water didn't freeze, but heard roosters and dogs barking consistently all night long. So there's that. Trying to get these miles in, 6 more to go. Supposed to be there by 11. That ain't gonna happen. See that? Day's 27. Coming to this road. Some blessed person left us some water. I'm not taking it. I've got 2 liters left. Save that for people that aren't going into town. Thank you. Love that. A little water cache there. I hadn't quite seen a gate like that. Sometimes I swear, I'm literally going, hard to get going in the morning. Hard to get going. My normal hiking, walking, whatever ability with about 30 to 40 pounds on my back is not 2 miles an hour. I'm a slow walker. Even when I try really hard, and like yesterday, saw 2 people, and I was going as fast as my legs would take me, and they just pulled ahead. Like, I don't know, I guess I have short strides. You can tell it used to be a marker. Pretty down there. I don't know if I'm headed that way or not. Half the time I don't know. I just set out and go, oh, I better fly. Look at that. Got some flowers. Even the flowers knew it was too cold to be sprung or up there. Crazy what just a couple hundred feet can do. I mean, I did go from 8,600 down to 6,000 something. Huge difference. Oh, hi. The last 3 days, the trail has been what I say, cruisy. Pretty nice. But I mean, once you get out of Mission Creek, I think anything is like, woo! Except for that would it be, I think day 25, 24, 25. And we spent half the day in Mission Creek and the other climbing up that elevation. And gosh, I wish I could have filmed it, but it was the sketchiest I've been on so far. There's so many washouts in the way that I can't remember what came through there. Anyways, just a couple footprints into the edge of the hill, and you're hanging onto a bush to get up, like transferring all your foot into your body weight to the uphill foot and praying it holds before you slip. And just give yourself a big old hee-ho and hope it sticks. Definitely don't love those moments, especially when no one else is around. Okay, guess what? Tonight for dinner, I'm either having a big hamburger, which probably not, but a good old steak dinner. I need some protein. Wow, that's pretty over there. Oh, hi. Squeaking at me. Boy, last night, I'm not sure all the animals that were making noises. A couple of them freaked me out. I was talking back. Like I had never heard quite like that before. I don't understand a lot of people that are here on trail, like if they had a choice at Trail Magic, like that when I yesterday received that. And there was bags of soda water, tea and beer. I can't think of drinking a beer. It's so thirsty out here. All you want to do is just chuck in water, but you can't all the time. Unless you're actually at a water source. Definitely much easier hiking when it's cooler, but like right now, I'm not sure what the temperature is, but it's perfect. Perfect, perfect. Mountains around Big Bear, where I just was. Wow. You look at it on video, and even to me, it doesn't look much. Oh, wowzers. Wowzers, wowzers. Varmint hole. All right, let's get at it. I just got done hiking over there. Now I can see a vehicle over there. Crazy. All around this valley. And I headed up this hill. Yay! Yay! Check this bush out. It's kind of like what we call snake grass back home, but it's in a bush style. And you can see like that's all the green that's on the, well, the bright green that's on the hillsides. A little bit interesting. And then you come across this over here, this hillside, and it's got like white rock over there. I don't know if you can tell that or not. Interesting how the landscape changes so quickly, that's for sure. Check these interesting bushes out. Kind of cool. Pokey, I'm sure. Let's go see what this one's like, since it's right on the trail. Oh, it's another type of yucca. Wow. Interesting. And those flowers get really, really tall. Wow. In the first part of the desert, you just see like one clump of bush, I guess. And you'd see one strand. Interesting how they're growing here. Let's take it. Oh! Wipe out. Thank you, whoever did this. Things like this are so nice. It's the little things. It's the little things. Wow, I was hiking right below this and didn't even know it. Don't know what it is, but it's pretty huge. Hiking the rest of the way into Big Bear today was extra cruisy. As you saw, Wonder Woman went down today, but thankfully I didn't get hurt, and I made it to the area I needed to get a ride into town, where I took 2 zeros at Big Bear and got back on trail. Until the next mile, I hope you smile, and I'll see you on the next ridge. Get out there and enjoy your own soul adventure.